you heard about everything new that dropped in the latest RP Grand update? You've got improved starter jobs, new cars, a cool event where you can take down bandits, and a whole bunch of other changes that you can already check out for yourself. So make sure to watch the video until the end, don't forget to drop a like, and let's get it. And of course, let's start with the cars. The RP Grand lineup has been expanded with 4 brand new models: Bentley Bentayga, Toyota GR GT, Merz MG C63 SE Performance, and BMG M380 Touring. They didn't forget about the cars that have already been in the game for a while either. The Toyota Camry V70, Hathor Escalade, King Jesco, and Merz C63 have all been upgraded and now look even better. The driving experience has also received a few changes. Cars now have a new braking sound, and when stealing a vehicle, you'll have to complete a small mini game. Drop your favorite car in the comments down below. I'm really curious which one you'll choose. Another important change affects shootouts. If you take damage, you won't be able to call a vehicle for the next 10 seconds. So you can't just instantly spawn a car in the middle of a fight and drive away anymore. And some vehicles can now be found directly for sale in the car dealership. Let's continue with cars and check out the new case. Inside, you'll find unique vehicles, pets, animations, full clothing sets, and plenty of other prizes. The familiar parts case has also been updated with new rewards. The store itself has received a few improvements too. You can now skip the mini game animation, and if you get a rare prize, a special notification will appear in a chat. But enough spending money, it's time to make some. One of the biggest reworks in this update is fishing. You can now actually see the bobber in the water, and fishing itself comes with a mini game. Complete it successfully and you'll get an additional bonus to your earning. And if you want to make even more money, you can create a special worm bait. After using it for the next 10 minutes, you'll have a chance to catch a golden fish that gives you extra cash. But simply catching it isn't enough. Fail the fishing mini game and you lose the additional reward. The miner job has also been upgraded. You can now see the rock's destruction progress while mining. At level 2, you'll be able to break rocks faster, and at level 3, you'll stop using a pickaxe altogether and start planting explosives. The resources you earn from these jobs no longer have to sit around in your inventory either. A special buyer has appeared at the trading market who will purchase basic materials from you in exchange for money. Taxi drivers can now earn more as well. Your payment depends directly on the distance of the trip, so the farther you take your passenger, the more money you'll make. And for those who don't feel like working, there's now a piggy bank. You simply keep playing while it gradually grows, and after some time it becomes available to open. Inside you'll find a whole lot of cash. Now that we have covered the money, let's move on to the action. Bandits have surrounded the stadium and there's now a separate event built around them. Start the mission, head to the location, and clear the area of enemies. Take them all out and you'll receive a cash reward. And that's not all when it comes to new activities. The Deadly Race event has received another map, while the Deathmatch Arena now has 2 new locations, a cafe and an abandoned store. Fans of crazy stunts have something new to compete for too. You can now see other players' daily records and try to beat them. And after the server restarts, the leaderboard resets and the competition starts all over again. And since we're talking about other players, interacting with them has become even more interesting. You can now pick up another character and carry them on your shoulders. For example, you help carry an injured player, or even give someone a shoulder ride. The interaction menu for players and vehicles have also been redesigned. It's now clearer and more convenient, and you can go back to the previous step if you accidentally select the wrong option. Character visuals have also received some attention. Female character faces now look much better, and when creating a new account, you'll start by choosing a full starter outfit. A new location has been prepared for choosing clothes, and in the character lobby, you can now freely rotate your character and view them from every angle. The shooting visuals have received some upgrades too. Gunshots now look better, and hitting the water looks much more interesting. The bullet continues moving forward and leaves an effect behind it. The shotgun and taser have also received their own new effects, and when a character takes damage, they now react with an appropriate hit animation. There are changes for gangs as well. They received new daily tasks, and a button has been added directly next to each task in the HUD, allowing you to instantly set a route to the required location. Stealing ammunition from the military base has also become more difficult. Only gang members can now do it. Newcomers can no longer steal ammunition, and if army personnel are nearby, you won't be able to take anything at all. The number of theft locations has also been reduced to just one. The auction now provides gangs with some additional useful information. In the relevant section, you can now see the current leaders and find out how many days remain until the next bids open. Several changes have also been made to families and organizations. If you leave a family or an organization, or if you're fired, you have to wait 24 hours before joining another one. Players of the first rank in government organizations will also automatically change into a preset uniform without being able to choose another option. The meetup point for families and organizations has also become more convenient. It no longer replaces your main marker. It's displayed separately and remains active for 3 minutes. Adjusting the amount of ammunition in storage is now faster too. If you hold down a plus or a minus button in the quantity selection window, the value will start changing much faster. And this improvement isn't limited to storage. Quantity selection windows now also show how much the selected amount differs from your current amount. The main map has received a few improvements as well. After setting or removing a route, you'll now immediately see the change without having to close the map. The page containing already received items has been moved from the task section to the property section. They also fixed rare cases where claiming a reward didn't work correct. Favorite animations are now displayed vertically, while the project rules tab has been cleaned up by removing unnecessary sections, making the information easier to find. Daily work quotas have also been redesigned. You can now view them both in state activities and in the tasks tab. Once you've completely finished them, the game will immediately show that the next quotas will be available tomorrow. There are some more important changes for mobile players too. In the vehicle settings, you can now switch from button controls to joystick controls. The joystick itself has also been redesigned. It appears exactly where you touch the left side of the screen, automatically adjusts to your finger, and has been made smaller, leaving more free space on the screen. New button press sounds have also been added to the interface, and you can now see new loading screens while the game is loading. To make everything easier to understand, cutscenes now include subtitles, and there are a few more changes related to rewards and additional features. A VIP subscription is now available, and there's also a new type of promotion featuring Grand Coins giveaways. The administration has also gained the ability to create their own events, so over time there could be even more different activities happening across the servers. And that's what this update has to offer. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments section what you like the most. And if you're still not playing with us, download RP Grand on your phone and get ready for adventures in a huge open world filled with tons of real players around you. As usual, my name is Slim Capella, and I will see you in the next video.